This video will explain the past paper questions, paper 1 of the topic extraction of aluminium, and I will try to include all the latest question as well. Before we start doing the question, let's have a quick revision of the topic. Aluminium is extracted by electrolysis from its ore bauxite, which has to be in the molten or in the aqueous form to conduct electricity. And this all procedure is carried out in a steel tank which is internally lined with graphite, which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery to act as cathode electrode, and the rods made up of graphite are hanging in the electrolyte and are connected to the positive terminal of the battery to make anode. So the two half cell reactions occur. One is at cathode, which is reduction, and the other is at anode, which is oxidation. Reduction is the gain of electron, and it occurs at cathode. Cathode is the negative terminal of the battery. So the positively charged ion, which are aluminium ion, are attracted to cathode, where they are gaining electron and getting reduced and forming molten aluminium. If you see in the picture, at the bottom of the steel tank there is an opening from where molten aluminium can be extracted. On the other electrode, which is anode, oxidation takes place. Oxidation is the loss of electron. So oxide ions are going attracted, as it is a positive terminal of the battery. So oxide ions are losing their excess of electron, forming oxygen gas. At a very high temperature, carbon anode and oxygen gas has a great tendency to react with each other. So these anode rods are dissolved because carbon and oxygen are reacting to form carbon dioxide. All the half cell reactions are shown here, where at anode you see oxidation and at cathode you see reduction. The overall equation is aluminium oxide, which is now converted into molten aluminium and oxygen. Now let's start doing its question. Question number 1 says, which gas are at present at the positive electrode during the manufacturing of aluminium? Positive electrode is anode. At anode you see oxygen, carbon dioxide, and if limited amount of oxygen is present, so carbon monoxide is formed. So Charlie is the correct option for this question. Second question says, an alloy of aluminium is used in the construction of aircraft. Why is pure aluminium never used? Before we go to read the option, you must know that aluminium is used in the construction of aircraft bodies just because of its low density. So wherever we see they are talking about density, that is going to be the correct option. But we are going to read all the option and I'll explain why the rest of the three options are not correct. Alpha says pure aluminium cannot be manufactured. We have just manufactured pure aluminium from bauxite, so that is not a correct option. Bravo says pure aluminium conducts electricity. That is not the reason that it is used in the construction of aircraft, so that is even not the correct option. Charlie says pure aluminium is less dense than its alloy. Yes, that is the reason, that due to its less density it is used as a construction material for aircraft. Delta says pure aluminium is too malleable. Metals are malleable, but yes, pure aluminium is malleable, but that is not the correct reason for its construction to material. So Charlie is the correct option for this question according to all the discussion we have just done. Question number 3 is, the diagram shows apparatus that can be used to extract aluminium. So J, K and L, they are asking what are they. J is definitely anode, which is the positive terminal of the battery, and K in the diagram they are asking what is it. It is an electrolyte which is dissolved in cryolite. And L is molten aluminium because it is floating at the bottom of the steel tank, which is apparatus used for the electrolysis of aluminium oxide. So the correct answer according to this information is delta, where J is a positive electrode, K is electrolyte, which is aluminium oxide and cryolite, and L is aluminium. Question number 4 says that in the electrolysis of molten aluminium oxide for the extraction of aluminium, the following 3 reactions takes place. Which reaction takes place at the positive electrode? Alright, so the positive electrode is the anode. At anode, oxygen goes and get oxidized, and then it reacts with carbon of the electrodes to form carbon dioxide gas, and according to this information, equation number 2 and 3 are the correct answers. So that means delta is the correct answer for this question. Question number 5 is aluminium is manufactured by the electrolysis of molten aluminium oxide. Which gas is not formed during the process? So here not is written in the bold letters. That means it is very important word. So we have to look for the gas which is not produced during this process. Let me quickly have a good review of extraction of aluminium, where we know that at cathode aluminium in the molten form is formed, and at anode oxygen goes and oxide ions goes and get oxidized to form oxygen gas. Then oxygen reacts with the carbon of anode to form carbon dioxide gas, and when oxygen becomes limited, carbon monoxide is formed. So the three gases which are produced at anode are O2, CO2 and CO, like during this whole process. So sulfur dioxide is the correct option for this question, because this gas is not produced during this reaction. So delta is the correct option. Question number 6 is a repeat of the last question. In a different way they have given us the options. So the answer will remain same, carbon monoxide, oxygen and carbon dioxide, and that forms. Bravo is the correct answer. Alright, question number 8 says that in the electrolysis of aluminium oxide to extract pure aluminium, a compound called cryolite is first added to the oxide. So what is the reason for adding the cryolite? See, this is the same question. While I was teaching you the topic extraction of aluminium in very much detail, I have talked about this question. See, it can be expected as paper 2 as well as paper 1 question. So that information is extremely important. So let me repeat that information for those who haven't watched that video. In that video, we were talking about that why aluminium is being mixed with cryolite before it is electrolyzed. The reason is aluminium oxide is in solid form. To conduct electricity, it has to be converted into aqueous or in the molten state. Moreover, the melting point of aluminium oxide is very high, like 2000 degrees centigrade temperature. So a lot of fuel is going to be consumed if we are not going to reduce its melting point, and by adding the impurity, so we reduce the melting point. That's a concept of states of matter and methods of purification. So using that concept that impurities decreases the melting point, we are adding cryolite to the solution. So it decreases the melting point of aluminium oxide and we dissolve it into it, so it becomes solution as well. So there are two reasons: to decrease its melting point and to dissolve it and to convert it into solutions, and so the ions are free to conduct electricity. So let's read the option now. A says to reduce the corrosion of the carbon electrode by oxygen. No, not at all. It has nothing to take with the electrodes. Bravo says to reduce energy cost. Yes. Charlie says to enable the aluminium ions and oxide ions to move to the electrode. Not to move to the electrode, but as they get free, so when the current is passed, when the electrodes are connected to the terminals of battery, then the ions move. So if they have said to move the ions, that's incorrect. If they would have said that ions are to free the ions, then it could be the correct option. Delta says to prevent the aluminium formed from being oxidized back to aluminium oxide. No. The main function of adding cryolite so that the melting point decreases and it get dissolves, like it means bauxite get dissolves and its ions are free. So according to this information, Bravo is the correct option, so it reduces the energy cost. Next question is the diagram shows the electrolytic production of aluminium. Here is the diagram. What are the products at electrode? So at cathode, they are saying a negative electrode is cathode and positive electrode is anode. At cathode, we have liquid aluminium, and at anode, we have oxygen formed. So using this information, our delta is the correct option for this question. Next question is aluminium is used to make saucepans because of its apparent lack of reactivity. Which property of aluminium explains its unreactivity? Before I read the option, let me explain you that aluminium is high up in the reactivity series, so it is extremely reactive metal. But even then, it is used to store the food as food cans and saucepans and other utensils and the window frames. The reason is it is highly reactive and instantly react with the oxygen of the air and form a very tough coating of aluminium oxide on its surface, which further reduces the reaction and oxidation. So that makes it a very good metal for making the saucepans and the window frames and the food cans or storing food. So let's read the options now. Alpha says that it has a high electrical conductivity. Bravo, it has a low density. Charlie, it has a surface layer of oxide. So yes, Charlie is the correct option because it says it has a surface layer of oxide, which is very tough, of course, and prevent the further reaction. Next is zinc and aluminium both react with dilute hydrochloric acid. Why does zinc react more quickly than aluminium? Alright, let's read the options. Alpha says aluminium is lower than hydrogen in the reactivity series. No, it's not correct. Aluminium is higher than hydrogen in the reactivity series. Bravo is aluminium has an oxide layer. Yes, that is correct. Charlie says zinc is an amphoteric element. Yes, but aluminium is also an amphoteric element. Delta says zinc is a transition metal, but that doesn't affect its reaction with dilute hydrochloric acid. Therefore, Bravo is the correct option for this question. Okay, I think this is the last question of this video because I don't want to make it a longer video because students get so bored. And this question says which statement about the extraction of aluminium from aluminium oxide is correct. Let's read the option. Alpha says aluminium is extracted by heating its oxide with carbon. No, not at all. Aluminium is very high up in the reactivity series. It cannot be extracted or reduced with carbon. We have to do electrolysis. Bravo says aluminium is extracted using electrolysis. Yes, it's correct. And is collected at the anode. No, it is collected at the cathode because aluminium is a positively charged ion. So obviously it will go to the negative electrode, which is cathode. So this is half statement is correct. So we are not going to consider as the correct answer. Charlie says aluminium is extracted using platinum electrode. No, not at all. Carbon electrodes are used. As we know, graphite is used. So Delta says molten cryolite is used as a solvent for aluminium oxide. Yes, that's absolutely correct. That is the correct answer for this question. The remaining question will be solved in the next video because this video is already too long.